Could a return to Red Bull be on the cards for Daniel Ricciardo? Sky Sports F1 reporter Ted Kravitz certainly believes so, revealing the Australian is no longer expected to join Mercedes as a reserve driver, leaving Ricciardo's former team as a likely landing spot. Let's see on this video. I've got some good news for Daniel Ricciardo fans, Kravitz said after Ricciardo's Q1 exit at the United States Grand Prix. He might not have a race drive for next year, but I do understand he has closed out a reserve driver drive next year. So he told us on Thursday he will be around about the F1 paddock next year. Asked which team, Kravitz said, "We thought Mercedes, because they now have a vacancy given that Nick de Vries, their reserve driver, is going to AlphaTauri. I'm told it's not Mercedes. So that only leaves Red Bull, the only two teams who have a reserve driver on hand at every race. I thought for him he'd be better having a clean break and then coming back," Martin Brundle said, reacting to the news. "Maybe it's just keeping your foot in the door somewhere, doing some simulated work but trudging around a Formula One track not participating. You need a pretty tough mindset for that." Ricciardo, who is being replaced by fellow Australian Oscar Piastri at McLaren next year, hinted earlier in the week that he would be remaining in the F1 in 2023. "You will see me around," Ricciardo said. "It's going to look different for me, but there is still a plan in place. So, it's not that I am checking out and saying, see you later, it's far from that. I'm just putting in a plan to honestly try to get me back to the front of the grid and win races and do all the stuff I know I can do." Ricciardo had said earlier in the month that he needs a break from the Formula One to reset for 2024, with it widely reported he would take up a reserve role with Mercedes. Now though, it looks like Ricciardo could return to Red Bull, where he was teammates with world champion Max Verstappen across the 2016, 2017 and 2018 seasons. Verstappen's father Jo said to the Formula One magazine earlier in the week that the 25-year-old Dutch star benefited from his time with Ricciardo. "I do think maybe he learned the most from Daniel Ricciardo, a nice peer he got on very well with. Max was a young guy then and Ricciardo is really good, a qualifying beast," Jo said. Quick updates. Dietrich Mateschitz, co-founder of Red Bull and owner of the Formula One team, has died at the age of 78. The Austrian businessman had been suffering from a long illness and his passing was confirmed by the Sky F1 presentation team, who were standing outside the Red Bull hospitality unit at the United States Grand Prix. In 2004, Mateschitz bought Jaguar team and named Red Bull Racing. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz claimed the second pole position of his career. Sainz told his team on radio, "I knew it was coming, guys. I knew it. Newly crowned two-time world champion Max Verstappen will start second after qualifying third. He said, I was running out of tires. It's okay." His teammate Sergio Perez was just behind him in fourth, but also has a 5-place grid penalty. Remarkably, that means Lewis Hamilton starts from third position after qualifying fifth. Where do you see Daniel's future with him signing as a Red Bull reserve driver? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe to our channel. It is free and will help us a lot. While you are here, watch my other videos to keep yourself updated in everything Formula One.